going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. We got the AKA Cruise promo. It's live right now. In today's video, we're going to break down the entire promo, go over what you need to do first, including how to get a bunch of free content and a free AKA player. Let's jump right on into it. So we're going to start with solo challenges, and if you played the AKA promo, like the original one that came out this year, it's pretty much a copy and paste, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because there is going to be a lot of free content, including a field pass that was really good early in the year. I'll go over that in a moment. So this is different from the regular AKA. To answer your question, no, you can't use old AKA cards or old AKA tokens for the new content. This one is branded AKA Cruise. The old one is just regular AKA. It's the same as last year where we had AKA and then AKA the new class. They're similar promos, but they're still separate at the end of the day, just like Legends and Ultimate Legends. So the AKA Crews are going to have a sequence that says opening day, and it features, I think we got 6 players today, 5 set players, 1 LTD. I'm assuming every Monday we're going to get 1 offensive, 1 defensive player as far as sets go. Maybe we get an LTD every week as well. And these solos will feature the set players each and every week. But for now, they are going to feature all of the set players for the first drop. And there's more cards than normal on the first drop. That's typically what happens. If you look at the milestone rewards, every tier that you reach, you're going to earn a reward. For the most part, you're going to get AKA crew tokens. These tokens are going to be used to trade in for a free AKA card of your choice. That would be non-B&D again. Very similar to Legend promo. And there are pack offers where you can get these tokens as well. So if you're no money spent, this is going to be your best way to engage in the program and get free content from it. If you are money spent, you can purchase some tokens and earn them through solos and get a free player earlier. Well, I can't really call it a free player because you're spending money, but you can redeem these tokens for an AKA player earlier than most if you're out here spending money. At tier 5, you do get an 87 overall AKA player pack. It is a fantasy pack. It's also not B&D, which this card can be used in an AKA crew set, or of course you can sell it and make some coin off of it. So there are the solo challenges. I mentioned a field pass earlier. If you played this game earlier in the year, you might remember these, but we had like baby mini field passes for the AKA promo, for Team of the Week, for the Legends promo. And these things with the rewards were surprisingly good. So if you go into your active section of field passes, you will now see the AKA Cruise one. And, you know, this one is not going to update. It's not going to take very long to unlock. But if you look at the final reward, which is level 8, you get an 87 plus AKA Cruise player pack. Again, if you played the game earlier in the year, a lot of like full cards were coming out of this pack. I don't know if the odds will be that juiced on these, but it's definitely worth trying to finish up. And also at level 6, you're going to get another 87. This one's not 87 plus, but it is a fantasy pack to let you pick one of those cards. If you look at the objectives, the one thing that I'm not a fan of on these, and they did it earlier in the year, they're doing it again, is basically you have to obtain like different overall varieties of these cards, whether it's from pulling it out of a pack, buying it off the auction house. So I'm going to say the same thing that I said with these original passes that were out in the beginning of the year. Just try to earn these things organically. I wouldn't go out of my way to spend coins to get these done. And being that it's an 87 plus pack at the end of it, like, you also don't really need to be in a rush to get it done right now, because you give yourself a chance at maybe getting a higher overall card later on down the road. That's kind of how I always attacked it. So just be, you know, mindful of these objectives and that you do get some free content, but I personally would not be out there spending coins specifically to knock out those objectives. I would just do it through engaging with the program. I am going to switch directions real quick because we're on this screen. If you go to your archive section of the field passes here, this is where you find the team captain field passes. I bring it up because new objectives were added today. So if you go into the team captain field pass, we're now on week, what is it, 23, I believe? Yes, week 23. So every other Monday we get new objectives, and these objectives will give you XP in the Team Captain Field Pass. The XP is going to earn you more tokens. They have not added any new players in there, but 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks from Monday, you're going to get week number 25 with more XP objectives that will allow you to unlock tokens. So you get 2 more tokens today if you want them. No, they cannot go up to 94 overall base cards. Maybe that happens on Thursday. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, you can go out and knock these objectives out and get some XP for it. Let's go over the content schedule real quick while we're here as well. So So we got GMM twice this week, the 17th, which is going to be Wednesday, and then the 18th, which is going to be Thursday, both at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, both likely going to have reveals. So AKA Cruz came out today. We know that. Team of the Week, Week 18, will be on Wednesday the 17th. Final drop of Team of the Week. No more of that content is coming, so the reveals for Week 18 will likely be on the 17th on that GMM show at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Part 2 of the playoff promo is going to be dropping Thursday, and again on the 18th, which is Thursday at 10:30, that GMM show is likely going to reveal all of the playoff Part 2 cards and that content along with Team of the Week, which is Wednesday, but both of those days the content will come out at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, we're getting Reduxes this week. Unclear if that's going to be Thursday as well, or if they're going to put those out on Friday, so we'll find that out probably on GMM over the next couple days. And Legends, of course, are going to be on Saturday. If you're unfamiliar with how the playoff promo works, probably the players that had good performances on Saturday's games, yesterday's games, and today's games will get playoff cards, 94 and 95 overall LTDs more than likely. So those cards, again, will be revealed on GMM. And one other thing, let me just go back to the play screen here. House Rules is still down for maintenance because today's a holiday, and they took it down on a Saturday, and yesterday was Sunday. Because of the holiday and the holiday weekend, I don't really expect this to be fixed until at least tomorrow, but I did want to give you an update on that and as to why it's not working. Let's finish up the video by going over the rest of the AKA promo. So we talked about those tokens that you can earn in the solo challenges. If you go to your item sets, go to AKA Cruise. There's a couple different options that you have for the tokens. This is, again, just like the original AKA. I would not waste your tokens on heroes. I would not waste them on B&D heroes. What I would be personally doing is saving up the 30 tokens to exchange them for a B&D aka Cruise champion that's going to be a full player. And by the time all of us get to 30 tokens, whether you're no money spent or you do spend money, we're going to have better cards. So I wouldn't be trying to waste them on these cards when cards are only going to get better. This is just the initial drop. As far as the sets for them, again, no, you cannot use old AKA cards to complete these. It's going to be branded as the AKA Cruise, and it's very similar to the original part here. You got one player specific, so if you want LaDainian Tomlinson, you need his 91, and then any other 491s from this program drop. In return, you're going to get the 94 overall LT, and this is how this promo is going to work all year. More than likely, of course, the overalls eventually will go up within the next couple weeks. And that's it, really. Let's go over to the catalog. I'm going to quickly mention the abilities. There is a 95 overall Megatron. He doesn't get the greatest abilities, unfortunately, but he gets a ton of team chem. So if you go into the upgrade section and take a look in the catalog, you can see he gets like all of the Ghost or Zero Chill team chemistries, Most Feared, Campus Heroes, Cover Athletes, Playoffs. I think we mentioned Harvest. He gets an AKA Cruise, and of course his regular Lion. So a lot of people who are rocking Zero Chill theme teams are going to try to pick up this card and potentially have him to 99 speed, which is insane, being that he's 6'5". He has great attributes, and he's a little bit less expensive than I thought. There was 48 of these on the auction house about 10 minutes after the promo dropped. Less cards on the block now, but he is getting cheaper. So if this card gets down to about 2 million coins, I'll probably buy it and give it a try out. I don't want to pay anything more than that, but I mean, it's easily, even with not great abilities, the best wide receiver in the game. As far as the other cards go, quickly I'll go through the abilities. Ken Riley gets 0 AP Pick Artist. He gets 2 AP Mid-Route KO. He's going to be really good as a man coverage defender, and he can play zone. Justin Matabuke, this card, he gets defensive tackle secondary position. I would be playing him at DT. He gets inside stuff for 1 AP, really good strength, block shed. I think this is the most underrated card of all of the cards that dropped today. LT gets Jukebox. LT, I think I called him LTD. LT gets Jukebox or Running Back Apprentice for 1 AP. Dobbs is an interesting one here because he's going to get, we got Tommy DeVito from the Field Pass as the first Pass Lead Elite quarterback. Well, Dobbs gets Pass Lead Elite for 4 AP. And if you go into the second to last bucket, he gets Hot Route Master for 3. So you can get Pass Lead Elite plus Hot Route Master on this card for a total of 7 of AP. pretty good attributes. He does have a generic 2 release, which isn't the most amazing, so I don't know how he's going to be without Gunslinger as well, and you can't put Gunslinger on the card with those other 2 abilities that I just mentioned, so we'll have to see how he plays with that release, but very interesting. And Ray Nitschke gets 0 AP Lurk Artist, probably the best middle linebacker in the game. Let's close it out with pack offers. There's some pretty solid ones out there. So a Playoff Platinum pack is available, $25. Really the only reason to open this one up is if you want coins, because you're going to get 7 88 plus playoff players, but then also 7 80 plus platinum cards, which can convert over to coins when you quick sell them. As far as the playoff cards, there's no LTDs right now, playoff LTDs in packs, so you could buy this and hang on to it until Thursday and not open up those playoff player packs. And if you do get some 91s out of there, that's going to be good content to use to build out 94 overall champions from the playoff promo. So overall, this is a pretty good value because you get coins as well. There's a launch bundle, so this is a little bit under $25. You get 187 plus AKA card, 2 91 plus cards, 182 or 86 platinum player, and then 2 tokens. We talked about the tokens and how you can get those in pack offers, so this one will give you one. And then there's also like a $3 pack that basically just gives you 1 AKA card that guarantees an 87 plus AKA card and 2 80 plus elite players for $4, $3, $4. I would go after that one. There is also a $100 bundle, and I think this is a big reason right now that the Megatron is less expensive than a lot of people predicted, because in this $100 bundle, you're guaranteed at minimum a 94 overall AKA card with the chance at getting Megatron as that 95 overall LTD. And those are the pack offers. I like the discounted ones. I still, even with Megatron out there, would not recommend spending $100 on a bundle right now. I don't think the cards are that good enough. There's also coin packs, but you know my theory here with coin packs, you should be saving your coins, spending them on players that you want to buy and add to your team, rather than risking them on packs that are more than likely going to return you nothing, right? Some of you might get lucky, but most of you won't, so stay away from coin packs. That's like a golden rule when it comes to Madden Ultimate Team for me, but that's the promo in a nutshell. That's what we're going to expect each and every week, but with new players, and hopefully those players remain to be good. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.